Hey guys, welcome back. It's me Rajan Sharma, and in this video I will show you that how can we implement a functionality of seen, sent, delivered, online, all these features. So you can see that when user will send the message and the message is delivered, so we'll show this icon. And if user have seen the message, then we will show this one. And if user have I mean the message is delivered but user have not seen it, so we will show this one. Okay, so in this tutorial we will implement this functionality of showing seen in real time, okay, that user have seen a specific message or not. So we are going to implement this cool functionality. So without wasting time, let's start. And do not skip any part of the video. Watch complete video very carefully, follow all the steps that I'm showing you, and for the source code visit rajansharma.com. You will get all the source code. Okay, so very first of all guys, you just have to import all these three icons. Okay, you can see check line circle, check line gray, check line outline. Okay, and then after that you can see the code for this message item. Here we are using that image view. Okay, for senders message text view, fine. And this is a code for it. You can see on the screen. Pause the video, write down the code. Okay, and then after that you have to open list vh list item xml file. Here we will use the same thing. Okay, so now I have make it gone, so I will open it so you can see. Here we are using it, fine. So you have to add this image view and add this src will be baseline check circle gray, because by default we will make it like this, and then okay, make it like that. So after doing this, adding these two image views, what we will do is we will open message vh and message model. Okay, sorry, list model and message model. Wait a minute, message model, yes. So guys, very first of all you have to open this list model. Okay, and increase these two childs, which is string read, string delivered. Okay, and then you have to create getters and setters, that you guys know how to do it. Okay, and here we have created those getters and setters, fine. You can simply click do it by just select both of this and then getters and setters, enter. Okay, so now because we already have, that's why it's not working. Okay, so you can create getters and setters in this list model, and also you have to do the same thing in this message model. Okay, increase these two childs, string read, string delivered, fine. Now after that, simply open message activity, and here you have to open the send btn where we are sending the message. Okay, so we will start from the very, I'm just trying to explain you all the steps in a very simple way. Just watch carefully and you will understand how we are actually doing it. Okay, so now here you can see the reference of last scene. Okay, which is last scene database get reference online, fine. Now after that you have to open the send btn, and inside this here important part, here you have to write down model dot set delivered model dot set read value. Now what is this delivered and read value? So you have to declare three strings. Okay, three global strings which we will use. So you can see here just chatting delivered read value, and initialize it like this. Okay, double quotation and online also. Okay, so you have to increase these 4 5 strings, fine guys. And then after that you have to write this set value. Okay, and in the receiver, I mean receiver model for message, you have to leave it like this. Okay, set read empty, set delivered empty, fine. Now here comes the list model. Again we will do the same thing, set read value, set delivered, and for the receiver part we will leave it null. Okay, set read empty, set delivered empty. Now after that you have to add this line of code, if chatting dot equals to no, so we will do this. If and if it is yes, so we will not do anything, fine. Now after writing this part of code, what you have to do is you have to simply open, we already have this method get data. So inside this get data you have to write this part of code, which is very simple, and I will explain you everything what we are doing here. So guys, here we are simply fetching the online chatting and seeing status of receiver user. Okay, So we have simply given the last seen reference, and then we are passing a child receiver UID for validation that if this user ID exists in the database. So we will simply fetch these three values. Okay, the three values are online, which is if user is online; last seen, it means that user is when they have seen the messaging window last time. Okay, and chatting means that is user is chatting to us, I mean it is a status of a specific user. Let's say for example, if user A is chatting with user B. Okay, so if they both are chatting in real time, so this chatting will be yes. If user pressed back and came on fragment 1, okay, not in the message activity, so this chatting will become no, but online, and online will be yes. Okay, because user is online but user is not chatting on this specific moment, so we will make it no. Okay, so this is a very simple validation, and here I am performing the functionality. You can see everything is very simple. I'm explaining everything, do not get confused. Okay, then after that we will simply do the validation. If user is online, I mean if user is online is yes, so it means that message is delivered successfully and user have read the message. Both the values will be yes. If chatting equals to no but user is online but chatting equals to no, it means that message is delivered but the message is not seen, user have not seen the message. And in the else part, if online equals to no, it means that message is not delivered and read value is no. Okay, so this is simple. Here we are adding the value in this delivered and read value which we have added above, okay, in the send btn. And now after adding this part of code, as you can see that everything is pretty simple. You can get the source code on rajansharma.com. Fine, so this is very simple logic. And now after this get data, you have to create a method of online user, and here is the code for this online user. So you can see that we will simply make online yes, chatting yes, last seen online. Okay, on back pressed, if user will click on back press, so what we will do, we will make user online yes, chatting no, and in the last scene we will simply save the time. Fine, and the time we are getting is here I have declared a save time global string. Okay, and here we are fetching the time. So now after that, on back press we will do this, and in on paused we will write this line of code. Okay, online no, chatting no, last scene we will save the time. That's all. Fine, so this was the complete coding part for message activity. Now important part comes. Let's say for example, if you have sent a message to a user, okay, and the message is delivered but not seen. Now if the receiver opens a message and seen the message, then how we will update it? So for that thing you have to create one more method, which is update message seen. Fine, so here you have to create two map. One is hash map, another one is map. Okay, here we are updating list item value, so it is an item which we will show in fragment 1. Okay, where we show the last message, timing, new message count. Okay, all these things we show, we will update data there. And we will also update the data in message node where we are storing the childs. Okay, and let's say for example, let me open the firebase console, and so you guys can understand everything very easily. Okay, this process is very simple. Once you will understand it how I'm doing it, very first of all I'm storing it. Okay, and then I'm fetching the data and validating that if user is online, chatting is yes, then message is seen and delivered. And if user is only online, chatting is not happening, so we have to update the values in two places. Okay, first place is this delivered and this read no. Okay, and the second place is this chat list. Okay, and here delivered yeah and read yes. Okay, so now you understand it how we are doing. So okay, and then after that we will update it in the receiver's message node. And how we will do it, you have to write firebase dot get instance reference messages. Here you have to pass child suid, and then if value exists, then we will do is our chat list dot suid, and we will save this hash map. Fine guys, so this is how we will update the data in message node. Okay, so guys, here we will update the data in our chat list. Okay, and then after that we have to, now I guess the coding part for this message activity is complete. Okay, now just open this message vh, or let's start with this list vh. So guys, very first of all, in this list vh, the image view that we are using here, we have to give its reference in this list vh. Okay, you can see iv tick sender. Fine, and here is the method set list iv. So here you have to give its reference iv tick center, and then you have to use this validation, which is very simple. If delivered equals to yes, read equals to yes, it will be seen. If read equals to no and delivered equals to yes, so we will make it this. And if delivered is yes, if it is not yes, then we will make it yes. Okay, so this is a very simple logic, guys, we are using here. Okay, nothing is very complicated. Same thing we will do in the message vh also. We will give the reference for the tick sender iv, and then after giving the reference we will simply do the validation. Here you can see, if delivered yes, read yes, then we will do this. Read no, we will do this. Else we will do this. Okay, so this is very simple part of code that we are executing here. Fine. And in the message and sorry, in the list vh, you have to do one more thing, which is uh, in this update scene. Here you also have to create this method, which is update message scene, and here you have to give the reference for the sender receiver. Okay, and create a map for updating message node in receiver's messaging node. Okay, so how we will do it? Simply write query receiver reference order by child suid equals to ruid, and then after that this is the code that you have to write, which is very simple. For data snapshot dot get children. So here we will get the value of that specific children, and then we will update it, okay, with this map. So this is how we will update the scene status of receiver messaging node. Okay, and that process is also simple. You can see all the code on screen, and if you want it, you can simply visit rajansharma.com, join membership, and get codes now. Okay, so this is the complete coding that you have to do. And also open this check m number. Okay, and here you have to do few little changes that I'm going to show you. Okay, so now here you have to simply make it ivtv sender gone inside this children count. Okay, and in the else part we will simply make it visible. Fine. And then after that open this check sender m count, and here also you have to do a very minor change, which is I will take sender visible, and in the else part we will call this method. Okay, so these are the changes that you have to do. And now open message vh part is also same that I have already shown you, that this is how we can do it. And very important thing, you also have to open the tab activity. Okay, because there we will also save the online status. Let's say for example in the fragment 1, if user will click on the back press, so what we will do, we will simply update the value of online, that user is offline and chatting is no. Here you can see that I'm doing it on back press. This is a date format that we will store as a last scene. Fine, guys. So now I have shown you the code for message activity, message vh, tab activity, list vh, list model, message model, fragment 1, and list item f and message item f. So guys, the logic is very simple. Very first of all, we will create a node of online where we will store users value. Okay, like you can see specific users like chatting no, last seen, and online no. If this chatting and online is yes, it means this message is sent and delivered, I mean read and delivered successfully. If this chatting is no but online is yes, it means that message is delivered but seen is no. Because see, when user send a message and it shows as delivered, seen, sent, so it gives a very good user experience. Okay, so users start liking the application, and they are able, because they want all the specific details, that the receiver have seen the message, or they are ignoring me, or they, when they are replying, so they just want to know all this information. So this is the reason, this is the core reason behind creating this functionality of sent, seen, and using this blue tick. So instead of, it is also like a blue tick. Fine. So I hope you guys like this tutorial. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel. And if you want the source code, so you have to simply visit rajansharma.com and click on this join now, and here you have to do login, and after that you have to make a purchase, and then you will be able to get all the codes. Fine. So if you like this tutorial, please like, share, and subscribe my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon. Thank you for watching.